Hello, everyone. This month, as you know, it's March 1st, and I don't know if I'm going to do it every day to talk about brain injury awareness. And one of the things I'm going to do for today is I'm going to and talked about it. And one of the things I loved was they talked about the movie 51st Dates. I love the movie 51st Dates. That movie brings me to tears and laughter. I love Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler in the movie. It is just fits it to a T. The character 10-second Tom. Okay, I was not every 10 seconds when I came out of my coma. I was actually worse. I was every 5 seconds when I came out of my coma. Yeah. Try being around someone like that. I actually still have those moments where I'm every 5 seconds. Okay. What happened to me was I was driving a 94 Ford Tempo on November 22nd, 1997. It was a bright, sunny, oh my gosh. You want to talk about them horror movies, sunny day? It was one of those. It was like a horror movie because forget my state of mind, where I was at and everything. I just think of all the kind of movies I like to watch. It was just bright sunny to the left side when I was driving home, and when I came up to 10266, I could not see anything to the left. I pulled out, paused. When I looked to the left, I don't even remember what I saw. I know I've said in previous videos what I saw or whatever. So go find a previous video and you can see, you can listen to what I said I saw. I don't remember what I saw. I think I saw a truck pull a trailer. I don't remember. All I know is I paused 2 miles an hour against a fence, I think, or pushed up a hill. I don't remember if I was conscious a little bit or if I knocked immediately out. I used to remember, but it just kind of faded, and I really don't care to remember after all this time. And so I was told that a good family friend came up and found me, I think he called now, and alerted paramedics and everything. And then I was metaflighted to Children's, and I was in a coma, I believe, 3 weeks, couple of days or something like that. Now, of the month I was in a coma, I remember everything from my coma. I remember the voices, what I saw. The first week I was in my coma, first 7 days, not amusing. At least first 5 days, not amusing. And I'm not even going to get into that. I'm just going to say it wasn't amusing. But the rest of it, that was hilarious. And I say hilarious, I will tell you what I heard. And I know I told all of my friends for pretty much close to all my friends from dance. So close to a lot of them know what I remember. But the ones I really want to listen, if they haven't heard this and everything, are those that graduated from Wellston High School in 2003 and 2004 that I refer to as my kiddos, or as I refer to as kiddos, because they're like my little brothers and sisters because of how much they were, especially the ones that graduated in 2003. And I say that because they were attached to my hip and everything. And to my friends from dance, I'd hear, friends from dance, I could hear all of their messages and everything, that type of stuff. When it came to those that graduated from 2003 and 2004 from Wellston. Okay, I couldn't hear their messages or anything like that, but memories. Ooh, just like friends from dance. Oh, yes, I remember all the stuff about you guys. I mean, just like those from dance, I may not remember it as just like at the whim, like I want to or another, but I remember to when the accident happened, right to the week of the accident, to when I remember you guys being in Cub Scouts. I remember Little League cheerleading. I remember those of you who were in dance. I remember those of you, see, what else was there? Those who were, that went to swimming, that were in the lifeguard, that went pool parties. See what else? The Frontier City, up my cousin's birthday party. That's why I bring my cousin's birthday party. I think there were some antics pulled. But I remember it all. But I may not be able to remember exactly what was said or be able to recall it at the whim. But the silent movies that are played, like that were played back in the 20s and all that time, that's what it is for me. They're silent movies for the most part. So I do remember every little thing about you kiddos. It's silent movies for me. And same goes for when I was in dance. And for the thing, when stuff that deals with the classmates, for the most part, I don't remember. And I'm not going to touch on that because they know what I do and don't remember. So that's all I'm going to say about that. One thing that if you hear me talking weird this month, it's just because I'm going to be all zoomed out because I'm going to be doing so many Zoom calls this month. So, and a lot of it has to do with brain injury. But I did a 4-hour Zoom call on brain injury. Brain injury, I have no clue what day that was on, but I think it was yesterday or something. I did a 4-hour Zoom call on traumatic brain injury. And one thing a survivor said was that part of us died on the day that we sustained our brain injury. And the thing that people are not allowing us to do is they're not allowing us to mourn the part of us that died. And then I would agree with that partially. Well, a good portion of me would agree with that, but also the really good support network that I'm always talking about on here that I have from Chandler that I either grew up with in dance or that I got to know through FHA and everything, and went to some of them I went to college with, and I've stayed in touch with. Those friends helped me come to terms with that loss of life, and when I was when I returned to dance, and um, the fact that I couldn't do some moves, and that when I could do some moves again, and there's some funny antics with that, but they helped me mourn the that loss, because there was one time that I woke up from a nap and I like literally was bawling my eyes out because I thought my friends from dance hated me for what I did, because I thought they hated me because I did something to them. And so I called up one of my friends and I apologized to her profusely. And she said, no, we're just working. My friends from dance really helped me with, the mourning and coming to terms with that loss of life that I had. And especially along with my dance teacher that I had, Sherry, about, growing up in dance and what she remembered about me and talking about all sorts of things. That was healing for me. So that was me. That was for me. That was coming to terms with the loss of the life that I would no longer have, of being able to become a professional ballerina. And I'm going to stop here because I'm going to start getting ready to bawl my eyes out in a minute if I go any more talking about it. So I'm going, because I'm about ready to get ready to start crying if I start talking anymore. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And at some point tomorrow, I will get on and I will talk about some other fact about brain injury awareness. So